All right, guys, welcome to Psychology of Sale. Here's what I want to talk about today, asking questions. When I got my real estate license, about 8 months later, I went to a Vegas convention, and they had me come up on stage to do a Q&A. My job was to ask questions. I was a new agent. There's about 12 of us in this panel, and there was this guy who was supposedly unbelievably good. Maybe he was, maybe he wasn't. I don't even know. I never heard from him, ever heard of him or from him ever again. We sat up there, and it wasn't scripted, which it probably, meaning like they never told us what to ask, what not to ask. It was just like, hey, show up. You're 12 people, get up on stage, ask questions. And I was like, nobody asked, so I asked a question. And I was like, as a new agent, what is my best lead source? I let the guy explain that. I looked around, I was like, he talked for like 30 seconds to answer me. I was like, oh shit, okay. What's the best way to market myself? I'm a new business owner. And I looked around. I asked about 9 questions. Nobody asked anything. So when we got done, the guy that was running the convention said, at the end of the day today, I want you to get up on stage, and I want you and everybody in the audience, I want you to give us 50 questions they should be asking. And I was like, done, no problem. So I'm going to help you out. Like literally, that's all I did. And the guy was like, that's how you ask questions. Nobody knows how to ask questions, yada, yada, yada. What blows me away is when people become, they want to get into sales. And there are people around them that have all the answers in the world. And you know what they do? Don't ask shit. What question should I ask, Sean? What kind of schedule does a successful producer have? What kind of lead source? How much money should I spend a week on leads? How often should I buy leads? How do I track my profit and loss? How do I handle my taxes? Do I handle a bookkeeper, accountant, or both? How do I structure my business? LLC, incorporated, DBA, what do I do? How do I decide what products to sell? How many products should I focus on? What is the best way to engage a client to build a relationship? How long should my appointment be? What should I say when I get on the phone? How do I avoid objections? How do I overcome objections? When I get to somebody's house, what's the first thing that I should say? When I get on the phone, what's the first thing I should say? When they say, I want to think about it, what should I say? What do I do when they say they need to consult with somebody in their family that's not there? What do I do when they say they really, really, really like me and want to do business with me, and can I give them my phone number? I could do this for 10 hours. Why? Because I think about my business. I live in my business. I'm a salesperson. I want to get good at it. But we got people that have never sold anything, and they're going to start selling it. Don't ask no damn questions. Matter of fact, I was on stage with 11 people in front of thousands of people. They were picked to go on stage who wouldn't ask a question. Now, it was good for me because then, I was able to do that, and the guy that owned the company was really good to me, and then, it really helped me in my career. But I'm in my business. I wanted to know how to be good at sales. The psychology of sale is psychology of the sale is how do I get better at it? Who do I get the information from? People that are good at it. How do I get the information? Asking good questions. Shutting my mouth and listening to the answer. Problem, most of you, if you go, got a question, the guy goes, yeah, my name's Tom. I've been in sales for 27 years. I've been a $1 million chairman club, brass, platinum, ruby, emerald producer. I'm unbelievable. Oh my God, let me tell you, I've been selling forever. I could sell ketchup to a lady with white gloves and ice cream and ice cones and whatever the Eskimos. I'm unbelievable. And then I was just wanting to let y'all know that ain't a fucking question. Questions are who, what, when, where, why, how. Not declarative statements. Become a good question asker. Put your ego aside. And if you're trying to if you're new to a sales organization, that means there's things for you to know. I've been the top producer everywhere I went, and I was still the best question asker. I was selling more than everybody. Matter of fact, sometimes I want to know what you were doing, so I didn't repeat it. Sometimes I want to know what the people that were not doing well were doing, so I didn't have to repeat it. Hello, sorry. What do you want to know what he's doing? I'm like, he don't do nothing. He's been doing this 3 years. He don't sell shit. I want to know what he's doing so we can teach the exact opposite. People are like, man, that's brilliant. I'm like, no, that's commonsensical. Become a good question asker. You'll become a good salesperson.